Hey, Scooterwolf, welcome to my channel. So, I just completed my very first moto camping road trip. From here, my home in South New Jersey, all the way down to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. It was an amazing journey, and I plan to share a lot of my experiences over a number of forthcoming videos, hopefully posted soon. However, I am by no means an expert moto camper. As a matter of fact, this is the first time I've been camping in years, like maybe over 10 years or so. I did, however, feel like I did a really good job with the logistics and the planning stages, getting ready for this journey. And so I want to share my experiences and any tips and things that I learned over a number of how-to videos. So this is specifically for the AK550. However, what I have to say, what I have to show could be applied to any maxi scooter, any classic, any sports scooter, or for any moto camper in general. So today, what I want to show is what I call soft packing, which is how do you prepare and how do you pack as much gear as possible for a two-wheeled bike for a long road trip. Thanks for watching. Okay, so as mentioned before, we're going to be practicing soft packing, which means that we want to try and take our clothing, that's something you really need, and minimize it as much as possible because in my case, I really just have my cargo bag, which I am going to be packing my sleeping bag, my air mattress, some other accessories. They take up a lot of space. So my clothing, which is really important, I have to minimize. And so to do that, I'm going to Ranger roll as much as I possibly can. And I really like this particular way I'm going to do it because I make a package for every day in which I want to wear something. So first I'm going to take a shirt and I'm going to Ranger roll it. So very simply, normally I would sort of fold the end here, and this would allow me to sort of roll it up. But I'm going to show you guys a really cool technique. I'm going to just simply fold this once this way and, try and keep it as neat as possible to minimize any wrinkles you can get, like this. And this is the fun part, right? Take a pair of underwear, and I'm just going to put it on there. And I'm going to take my socks. And I'm going to just put one pair there and one pair here, and I want these little ends to stick out, and then I'm just going to tightly roll it and get everything on here like that. As you can see, let's get that tucked in. There we are. Okay, roll it as tight as possible. Okay, so we have these two ends here, and all I have to do is take this and fold it over like that, and take the other end and fold it over like that. And there you have it. A neat little, almost like Nerf football size package, but every day I just grab this, I'm ready to go. I've got socks, I got underwear, I got shirts, and I'm going to wear it with my pants. All right. I'm going to pack everything, not into any kind of a suitcase, whatever, but into my pillowcase, and this will become essentially my pillow. So I'm going to take all my little football sized things and pack it in there, and that allows me to minimize stuff because I don't have to bring a pillow. So I kind of wanted to, but I made do with it. I'm also taking something that's a little heavier. Not really sure what the weather is going to be like. We're going to be near the ocean, and if it rains, you get wet, or if it's cold, yes, it could get cold. I want to be warm, so I'm going to bring something that's a little heavier. And I can do the same thing with this. I can Ranger roll it. It's going to be a little bit thicker, so you might have to maybe try a larger pair of socks or something like that. And yeah, I'm wearing like these heavier socks because, again, I don't know what the weather's going to be like, and protect myself from insects as much as possible. All right, so don't wear underwear, and this might be a challenge to get this on with these particular socks, but I'll see. Put it on there and just tightly roll it. There you go. You can see it's much thicker, so do my best to get this over everything. Don't want to stretch out my socks too much. All right, that side is not so bad. Let's work on the other side. All right, pretty nice and neat. And there I have my little package for, say, day number 2, or a rainy day, a windy day, what have you. You know, I want to be a little warm. Boom. All right. So, you know, I have a pair of pants here. I'm going to bring probably 2 other pairs of pants. So 2 pairs of pants plus the one I'm wearing, one will be 3. And if I'm there for 7 days, I can wear a pair of pants for, you know, 2 days in a row. And I'm going to try and find one day to do some laundry. So there you have it. Okay, so let's see if we can get the rest of this packed up and show you guys what the package will look like. Okay, so completed my packing, and I'm going to add a couple other things. You can see, you know, it's not so bad. And when I was down there, I actually had a lot more items in here. But for now, this is okay. I'm also going to include my towels, and I'm bringing 2 towels. One is going to be my shower and or beach towel, and it's going to actually add some nice cushion, because even though everything is nicely rolled up for efficiency and space, it's lumpy and can be a little uncomfortable if you're using it as a pillow. So I'm going to put my towel there, and I have what I call my trash towel, and this is sort of like the dirty jobs, things that I'm probably not going to use it for in terms of going to the shower or whatever, but it can be anything. Like, say, for example, you know, you don't have space in your tent to put your shoes or your boots just outside of it, but has a little cover over it to protect it from the rain. And you don't want to keep your shoes or your boots outside of your tent. Who knows what's going to crawl into it, or if it starts raining, it's going to get wet. So I have a trash towel, meaning that I'll get into my tent and I'll keep my feet outside, I'll take my shoes off, and I will brush the dirt and sand off of it with my towel, and then I can put my shoes inside my tent. It's not a perfect solution, or, you know, let's say you're dirty. And you don't want to sit inside your tent, you want to sit on your sleeping bag. You can put your trash towel down and you can sit on that, and maybe you need to change, or whatever the case. But anyway, I think you kind of get what it's there for. And so I'm going to also just put that inside of my pillowcase, and it will make a very nice, comfortable pillow. And last but not least, I'm bringing a hoodie. If you want, you can put that also in your pillowcase here, or you can wear it. Now, yes, I'm going to North Carolina, and it's going to be late May, early June. Seems like it should be warm or hot. But you're also near the ocean, and sometimes that wind will come right off and hit you
I'm going to be wearing my mesh jacket, which is designed to let air come through and cool me off, but if it's a cold wind, you can get chilled. Or, you know, just some days you might want to wear a hoodie because, again, it's raining or whatnot. So you can either use this, put it in here, or, you know, just put it on top of it and sleep on it as an additional thing. It's completely up to you, but again, I'm bringing my hoodie as an extra precaution for where I want to go. Okay, so there I have it. This is going to be really nice. I can take the extra and put it underneath here. And I have a nice, comfortable pillow. I have all my clothes packed in here, and this will fit nicely into my cargo bag, and I'm ready to go from there.